celebration. And that's just like some folk. They don't see the need to celebrate other people. But I'm telling you, if you celebrate other people, get ready, yours is next. He is confused. He's lived there all his life, and he has never seen a reason for celebration. He calls a servant. The text suggests to me that it was a young boy, and asks the meaning of, why have we got all this noise? The servant says to him of his lost brother's return, and about the father killing the fatted calf and throwing a party. And when he hears that party in the backyard, he becomes angry. The word angry in the original means to become red-faced. It speaks of a person clenching their fist and becoming red with anger. In his action here, his resentment towards his father and his brother can clearly be seen. As I consider this young man, I see some characteristics that trouble me. He didn't love his younger brother. Do you love your siblings? Many of you in here today, you don't speak to some. I guilty. I speak to my big sister in over 2 and some years, because I know where she is. I can't find her. I know no telephone number, and she ain't checked for me.
My Lord.
But guess what? I got to clear that.
Yeah.
I believe I'm speaking about 4 more you and us in here. We got to clear this. See, we can't see God like this. We got to make sure that this is clear. You got to make sure that it is clear between your soul and the Savior. Keep the way clear.
Yes, sir. That's right. Yes, sir. Oh, yes.
Let nothing make sure that your side is right. Make sure that you've done your part. And when you've done your part, great God, you can't do anymore. I wish I had a church up in here. And see, your older brother, it was his responsibility to go after his missing sibling. He didn't go. The text suggests that he didn't even show up to say goodbye. His actions indicate that he didn't care what happened to his younger boy. He didn't care that his younger brother had come home. This man had already written off his younger brother and didn't care what happened to him. He did not love the father either. He was disrespectful to the father. He was resentful of the father's open love for the younger son. And he was self-serving, hateful, and condescending. Or is his resentment is seen in his motives? When his brother hears why there is celebration, he's angry and refuses to go in. His father comes out and gently pleads for him to come in. His reply to his father is very telling of this boy's heart, because in verse 29 he reminds the father of his faithful service and complains that he has never been given a feast for what he has done. The bottom line here is this: he did not care that his lost brother had come home. He did not care about that which pleased the father. The other brother would have known that the day of the prodigal's return was the greatest day in his father's life. The father had killed the fatted calf. An enormously expensive extravagance in a culture where even having meat at meals was considered a delicacy. Now he can kill the fatted calf. The older son realized his father was ecstatic with joy, yet he refused to go into the biggest feast his father has ever put on. This was a remarkable, deliberate act of disrespect. It was his way of saying, I won't be a part of this family, nor respect your headship of it. And the father had to go out and plead with him. Just as he went out to bring his alienated younger son into the family, now he had to do so for the same older brother. Didn't even care about his father. I hope we do not have those kinds of people who are not caring for your fathers. He saw his service to the father as slavery. That's how he saw it. All I do for you, I've been here slaving around. And that's people who've been in the room with me